For the record, the most recent Crash game that I've played was the Insane Trilogy on the PS4, and that's why I'm gonna be bad.
To be fair, guys, you may not remember this,
But I'm bad at video games.
but Crash is actually hard.
Depending on how old you are, Crash was either made when you were a kid or before you were a kid. Or
after you were a kid.
that
if
would be
you're-
weird, though.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a turtle. I'm gonna leave that one. He seems cool.
He's like, yes. He plays. This one plays Yu-Gi-Oh cards. He's probably fine. We'll hang on to him.
Joey!
Kaiba.
Ooh, Face. You know, hey Tom.
Yeah.
How would you feel if you were going through your life and walking around and then every so often you found a box with your face inside of it?
I would love it.
All right.
I was waiting for that for Christmas, but it never happened.
You open up a gift and it's just got your face floating.
I just jumped on all my presents, hoping they would break open, and I would find just gifts of just peaches.
And then when you didn't, it was
from
like,
Australia. Whoa! Yeah, I kept doing that. I'm like, whoa! Okay, let's try this one. They're like, Tom, stop, please.
Tom, you're ruining Christmas.
Those aren't even your presents.
Tom, please, these are for the orphans.
They're nothing but gifts of fine china.
What? I'm confused. Or should I say, whoa, whoa, whoa. Remember that meme, guys?
I saw
The light,
It had the theme for
and it faded from the sky. On the winds I heard a sigh. Sorry, go on.
Poor Aku.
Oh.
He's like, Crash, what's wrong? But all Crash hears is...
Bonk.
He's like, I gave my life for that Bandicoot. Hopefully he'll go on it. Well, I guess he won't. The prophecy won't be fulfilled.
The prophecy.
Crash's like, what prophecy? I just want to go and find the guy who threw me out a window.
I'm invading these people's native lands, and I'm spinning them away into oblivion.
I mean, whoa.
Yeah. Oh. Yeehaw! Bonus round.
He's so happy. Like, I get to see my hot girlfriend. Whoa.
I have a contusion. Bounce on this.
That's the hard one. You get bounced into the metal crate.
Was it worth it?
It's like Crash Bandicoot actually just gets welcomed into the real world. He's like, whoa.
Crash is in the real world. What are you talking about? This is real life. We're not looking at a TV. This is, oh, bye.
We're not taping cereal boxes with feathers to our faces.
And then smashing into crowds and going, oh!
I love that one. To be on the sound team, like the voiceover team for this game, would be fun.
Oh! Uh-oh! Oh, I don't have the yellow jams. Can I make it? No. See, oh, speaking of, I always called that the winner's circle. And when I was talking to my brother about it one time, I was like, jump into the winner's circle. And my mom goes, is that what that's called? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, just like that.
Doesn't believe you.
Exactly. Oh, you got boulders. I'm jealous.
Woo! You won't catch me. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. I like the one in Crash 2 better because when he goes through the thing, he jumps.
He does the
Yeah.
Fear not, we'll get there. This isn't the last you've seen of those infernal Bandicoots.
Oh no, fences!
You. Oh.
Hey, you're gonna pay for that screen.
Boulder.
Yeah.
Who put these here and why?
The boulders?
Yeah.
I guess the Papu.
What? Dick. Why?
Papu's like, Papu want pizza. This make men run faster.
One of my favorite lines in the entirety of the Crash series is in Crash Team Racing and Papu Papu, who's the first boss in this game. He's also the first, or no,
not again.
He's the second boss in CTR. And there's a point where you go up to race him, and he's like, you know, you're really small. And then, you know, you race him and you win, and he's like, wow, you are fast for being so small. Maybe Papu did not eat enough of his big breakfast.
Yeah.
And as a kid, I was like, what? Why does he have big breakfast?
Oh, no.
Why does he go fast? Is he Sonic?
Gotta go fast. Gotta go big breakfast.
Oh, you're so close. Oh no, you might not make it. I'm up. So for those of you who actually know the speedrunning tech for this game, called, I forget what, no, you can only use the D-pad.
It's weird because I have the PS1 and you have a button that can turn on the D-pad and turn on the analog stick.
Oh, yep.
And so you can use it in, yeah, isn't that weird? Old school.
Remember those days?
Follow the fruit, Spyro Crash. Eat the gems. Gather the treasure, free the dragons.
Thank you for releasing. Wait, how? You're not a dragon.
Ah!
So, there's a technique in this game called zigzagging, where if you're moving, because Crash really only moves in the 4 cardinal directions and then the 4 in between the cardinal directions. So, if you're going forward and you really subtly tap right and left to like kind of zigzag your way forward when you're in the air, for some reason you move at like 130% of your normal speed.
But just zigzagging in the air?
Yeah, when you're jumping, just kind of like left, right, like really quickly, and you just go a little bit faster. I don't think we have a level yet that we haven't died on, so we haven't seen what he does when you don't die and you go through a level. Let's see if we don't die out upstream. Oh, it's my girlfriend. I have her face.
What is Cortex doing? He's just got like these like 2D cutouts of Tana's face, just putting it in a crate here.
I didn't waste money on this Xerox copier, and I'll prove it by copying your face.
Tana's
Cortex,
like,
why?
yeah,
You monster!
and Crash is like, wow. He's like, I'll just put these faces in here to taunt our little hero.
You've been taunted by Tona. And I'm also going to put faces of my lab assistants and also sometimes myself.
But Dr. Cortex.
Oh, wait, no.
Why would you? Why would you do that? my face is not that presentable.
No, Brio, not Engine. Were you doing Brio or were you doing Engine?
In the Insane Trilogy, they kind of blur the line between their voices.
Yeah,
They make them both kind of sound like Peter Lorre.
Angry! Shoot.
Don't forget me, I can't actually move, but in the games, in the cutscenes I can move.
I can fly.
Uka Uka is free. No, it cannot be.
The voice of Brio in the Insane Trilogy is I can see his face, but I can't remember his name. It starts with an M. Ooh, okay. All right, good.
Woohoo.
Shoot. He's also Kip in Futurama, and he's angry.
he's watching right now, just shaking his fists.
Maurice LaMarche, that's his name. He's the new voice of Brio, and I think he does a really good job. But they also replaced the voice of Cortex with Peter
Dinklage?
Yes. I forget his name, but in my opinion, he's way worse. As I die, he's a good voice actor, but I don't think he fits Cortex, and he started all the way back in like Twinsanity, I think. So
yes.
It's been the same dude for a really long time, which means I've been annoyed for a really long time.
Yeah, you know, when I was a young warthog,
when you were a young warthog.
It looked like when you did that, the fish jumped up and was kind of like wiggling, so it looked like he was going warthog. I was a lot more annoyed by the change in voice actors than I am now, and I still am really annoyed, so I ought to show you that. Like, I would not buy a game or not watch a show because of the change of voice actor.
Yeah.
That's why I never saw a lot of Pokemon. I still haven't. It's and then I'll get back to my main story. The analogy I always use, it's like if you're talking with one of your the friends you've grown up with since grade school, and all of a sudden they're like talking like a totally different person,
and you're like, who are you?
What have you done with Jimmy?
Yeah, you're not Jimmy. It's like
he's just like, yeah, I am. And you're like, no.
It's like you sound like a woman trying to sound like a little kid.
Well, no save this level.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing about Crash. If you mess up the bonus level like that, you don't get to save.
Problem.
What?
There's
always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna want to make it move.
But anyway, so I never got a lot of the games because I'm like, you're not Cortex.
So,
and it's not a problem because he's a really good voice actor and he does a good job as Cortex, but he's not Clancy Brown.
Yeah.
And
it's
that's
like if
what I
someone
have a
took
problem
Mr.
with.
Krabs and replaced him with me, and I was like, he looks like you don't even have your sea legs yet. And you're like, what the fuck? No, stop.
Yeah.
I am outraged.
Well,
I am sleeping, and then I'm like, no, this is not okay. And I shuffle to the middle of the room and hit the floor with a hammer.
Also, I love how that level starts. Crash is just staring. Like, he's just standing next to him and Papu's behind him. And he's just like,
Whoop. What are you doing?
help me.
There we go.
I'm trying to get his pattern down, but I realized I didn't.
He
have
only
to.
has one pattern. What?
He's learning.
There we go. Butt crack.
There it is. Butt crack. The next level, the loading screen picks up and Crash is just staring at his butt crack.
Stoling Roans.
Oh my.
I never set a timer.
Oh. Next episode.
Well, bye guys.